and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel tonight, guys, where Barca, unfortunately, have not been able to get the victory against Real Betis. And sorry also that I wasn't able to bring you any build-up to this game this weekend. I've been really stretched for time. But I think here tonight, guys, I think what's really important ahead of some massive games to come, of course, we kick off the Champions League quarter-finals next week. It's massive times for Barca. What's important here is that we don't go too overboard. You know, tonight, for example, we should have won that game. It should have been a game here whereby we extended our lead at the top of the league and a few chances in front of goal that went amiss. You know, on another day, we easily win this game. We come through it. We get another win on the board. But I think the important thing here, let's not dwell on it. Let's not let that linger, any frustration, any bad emotions here. It's a point. It's a draw here. And given the way that Real Madrid got on earlier today, they lost, of course, we've actually gained on them. Now, it's not ideal. We wanted to gain 3 points on them and not 1. But at the end of the day, it is still moving in the right direction. This is one important point here, closer to the title. And by the way, this is one of our more difficult games here in La Liga towards the end of this season. You know, Real Betis, they're an excellent team. They have been on fire these past few weeks. They really have been in absolutely immense form. And even today, you could see the threat. You know, a lot of the time, of course, they were deep. It was tough to break them down, but they did pose a real threat on the counter-attack. I think the one disappointment would be the goal that we conceded from a set piece. I mean, that's something there that you don't want to do. You know, if you're going to concede a goal, make it a great one that has been scored by the opposition that you couldn't really do anything about. But there, the corner comes in, it's a header. I think Szczesny there tries to go for it, doesn't quite get there. It's a disappointing goal to concede from Barca's point of view, but we did have chances. And again today we saw Rafinha starting on the bench there, not in the starting lineup. He's having to come on and sort of just get back into the groove of things here. We've had a bit of disruption, I feel, since the international break. But what's most important for us now is that we settle ourselves, we get locked in again. We have a massive Champions League game coming up in midweek against Borussia Dortmund. That right now is absolutely where our focus is. And I don't think there's anything to panic about here. I don't think there's anything to go too overboard with concern, you know, with worry. There was chances, like I say, Ferran, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal today had opportunities where things could have gone a little bit differently. You know, one final pass here, one final pass there could have been a very different game for Barca. So what's important here is that we look to the positives, we keep this momentum going. We're still unbeaten. You know, we haven't lost the game today. We've drawn against a very good team. We've extended that gap to Real Madrid by a point. That is something there to be happy about, and we must keep on moving forward. And I can't wait for the Champions League. I cannot wait here to get stuck into the quarterfinals. That's what we're excited about. That is what we are striving for, guys. And just let me know what you thought of the game here. The performance from Barca, who stood out for you, who did not really do enough in your opinion. And looking at that game in midweek against Dortmund, who has put their name in the hat? You know, who should be in the starting lineup for that game, and maybe who shouldn't be, guys? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. I will see you, of course, for big build-up that is going to be on the way. But I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've had a good weekend to all of you. We will keep on going. But until next time, guys, as always, Vesca, El Barça.